Hello guys, once again it's Matt and today we have another video. Thank you all the members, all the patrons, make sure to subscribe. And today we are flying out in the lower rank of top tier, if you will. The BR ranges of around 11.3, okay guys, to talk a little bit about the new BR bracket that kind of appeared below the top tiers. It's kind of weird because before, although you could get some matches like we are seeing here, the more likely thing that would happen before was just a normal top tier match that you would basically be pulled up to. So for example, an 11.3 aircraft such as the aircraft that I'm flying today would be pulled to fight the SMTs, the Su-27s, the F-16s, the F-15s, etc., right? And then sometimes from time to time you would get the down tiers basically having to fight the 10.3s, 10.7s, 11.0s, aircraft like that. That would be even more likely, to be honest. And like a little bit of time you would see a mix of having like 3 or 4 or less, like one MiG-29 in the game, etc. You know, that like the MiG-29s that are not 12.3, that were not 12.3, like the 912A and the 913, the F-16s that are 12.0 still. So you would see some from time to time that. But right now, guys, every single match is basically what you are seeing here. From time to time you will get some up tiers, like you will see some 12.3s, but in the majority of the times you will get a BR range that it's really focused on a BR bracket from 11.0 to 11.3 to 12.0, 12.3. And yeah, you will see a lot of 11.7s, a lot of 11.3s, and a lot of 12.0s. And this made a lot of these aircraft be a lot better because, of course, there are some upper tier aircraft like the 12.0s and 12.3s that will a lot of times just get pulled to the top ranks of the game, right, to 12.7. But these aircraft will see some of these matches, but the thing is that all these aircraft that are 11.3 and 11.7, 99% of the time are seeing these matches. And you see a lot of Mirage F1s, MiG-23s, F4s, all aircraft like that. From time to time you will see an F-14, an F-16, some more advanced aircraft, but in the majority of time you are fighting these late third generation aircraft kind of line of thinking, which is amazing, guys. It really is. It makes it up for a very good, very good BR range. There are some exceptions, like I don't think the Mirage 2000 should be 11.7. I think it should be like 12.0. There is the F-14B as well that you face a lot in these sometimes. So there are some exceptions, but it's not like you are completely, you know, destroyed. I will use that word instead of the other one, but you still have to be careful. You know, it's an aircraft that, for example, the F-14Bs and Mirages, for example, the Mirage doesn't have a lot of missiles, but it uses the Magic Shoe. And an aircraft such as the F-14B, it isn't the greatest thing ever because it uses the AIM-9L and, you know, AIM-7F. It's basically the same, or AIM-7M, right? But the same missiles that some of the other aircraft uses, so it's all right? So almost you don't see any 9Ms, R-73s, things like that, with some exceptions as well, right? So like the Su-25T or something. So I think it's a great thing, and it's a lot more fun, especially, guys, because if you remember, a lot of the premiums that we have in rank 7 are in these BR brackets, which means that you are actually having a lot more probability to actually have good games in your favorite premium. You will see a lot of premiums flying around, MiG-23 MLs and F4Ss, like especially, but you will see some others as well, some Mirage F1s and stuff. And yeah, a lot of people that fly with these aircraft, they are new to the game, right? So although yes, I think people need to learn about the game quickly, I think it's always a good option that a newbie player is not completely getting destroyed by an SMT with its FRS, right? I think it's really fair that it's, you know, in the way that it was before. And it's funny how decompression, just a little bit, it's not big decompression, but how a little bit of decompression with the top dogs of the game completely changed the BR brackets and the performance of these aircraft until like a 10.0 aircraft. All of these aircraft from 10.0 onwards completely changed the matchmaking of them, just because we have higher, you know, rank overall for the top dogs of the game, right? So it's a really big thing. And of course I hope that this continues as a trend. Of course, it's not really how they do it, you know. Normally Gaijin just waits a lot and picks it up a lot of statistics to to change the BR brackets and the top tier ranks and stuff. But the thing is that imagine more aircraft coming that uses Fox 3 missiles and other stuff that are more advanced than the already very advanced 12.0s, 12.3s. These aircraft will become what the 11.3s before the BR change were, right? So they will suffer a little bit. So every time they add a new technology, even if it gets a little bit of, you know, of QE time added to the game, I think they need to consider every single time that happens to add a new BR bracket, or better, just decompress a little bit, because then you will not see what happened with these aircraft that we are flying this game, you know, in these matches, right? Before the BR changes, right? An MLD fighting an F-16C with AIM-9Ms, which was, I mean, problematic to say the least. An FRS fighting an SMT with R-73s, right? I mean, that's not really fair, is it? It's a 2000s aircraft that it's fighting mid-70s version of an F4, right? So it really is not fair. So yeah, BR decompression is always amazing because of that. And as you see, even the Tornado, although it was already kind of alright if you got the down tiers before, now you can actually have all the matches having fun. The Tornado is amazing now. The Sky Flash isn't the greatest thing ever, but yeah, it really is a different gameplay right now. So if you have some of these aircraft, yes, as I said, there are some exceptions, but go out there and test it out, because this BR bracket is amazing. Let me know in the comments what you think about the new BR changes. I see you guys on the next one. Make sure to subscribe, and of course, always remember I did create a secondary channel. Go check it out. It's more like GTA content, maybe Red Dead in the future, but yeah, check it out if you like that stuff, and I see you guys on the next one. Bye, see ya.